This is, I'm not sure if it is for strictly documentation or if I'm going to end up posting it. 10:24 on the clock, 1024 on the clock. Everything that I have been sharing from beginning to end up into this point has been for a purpose. Um, I've basically been documenting my experiences with my spiritual journey. Everything happens for a reason. Nothing is by accident. I'm sorry if my energy is really different in this. If I end up posting it, I'm supposed to completely surrender to channeling for this. Um, I have a brand new tarot deck here, two brand new decks. The Mystic Martian Oracle. Let me fix where, make sure. Oh, I didn't even have it where you guys could see. See, I don't know what's going on. Okay. Mystic Martian Oracle, and it's unopened. I just recently got these. They did not want me to open them until I did this reading. For those of you who are new, if 144 on the timer, just as I looked up. If this gets posted, sorry. For those of you who are new, I am a psychic medium. I'm intuitive. I'm an intuitive. I have explained this in my other readings and my other videos. I am on a spiritual journey, a spiritual awakening. I'm a no tools reader. I also practice and study in psychology and neurology. I am only a student, so I'm not, and this is not a health channel. I do not dabble in things that I shouldn't, and I am. Listen to tarot at your own risk, okay? Entertainment purposes only. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. I connect to what I call the 4D to reach into the 5D where there are entities. Call it whatever you want. It's not about religion, also not a religious channel. It's a completely different thing. It is, but it isn't. We'll get into all of this, if you watch my videos. I know my videos are long, my readings are long. This is not meant for clout, advertisement. I do private readings and I do charge very little, but it's not about the money. It's not about stuff like that. It's just all about fulfilling my purpose, okay? Everything that I say in this video is said for a reason, okay? Everything is divinely guided. I'm channeling and connecting into the 4D. I'm channeling and connecting into the 4D. To reach to the 5D, it's like I said, not a religious thing. Call it whatever you want, whatever you follow, your higher self. Higher self, third eye awakening, God, angels, aliens. I don't, it doesn't matter. It's all about the frequency, okay? Everything that comes out of my mouth, everything that I channel, it's from the beginning to end. As soon as I press record, I am connecting, okay? Yes, they do want me to pinpoint other readers that I follow and that I listen to help you kind of, it's people who are, I don't want to say advanced. It's not about that, more advanced in this than me. It's really not about that as much as it is just we all help guide each other. Different tarot readers on YouTube. I have very few that I connect to. That's also part of the message as well that they want to deliver in this video. Um, It's garbage truck time. The garbage truck is coming by. Everything is an omen. Again, from the moment that I press record, I'm connected to a higher frequency, and it's not about subordinate looking at a teacher. Okay? They told me to stop rushing. I have plenty of time. I'm always in a rush. I'm always trying to control. That's something that we got to work on and we got to not do and stop. Okay? I connect to these higher frequencies, and I'm going to go ahead and call it God. Okay? God. That's, that's too much. That, I'm worried about it being too much for people, but like I said, it's like a frequency. It's like a radio. Our brains are like radios. This video is meant to call out to people who are meant to be on the same frequency as me. Okay? So it's not about when you're listening to my readings, it is not about a subordinate looking at a teacher. Okay? I am not. I am doing something that any human being can be capable of to some degree. Everybody has their own frequencies, their different gravitational pull. Okay? But there are soul tribe, community, people who are meant to be on that frequency with you. That has been a big thing with this. Okay? This is this is documentation. Okay? Aliens. Make it aliens if you don't want to call it God, or if you don't want to call it angels. I say also our higher selves, and opening our third eye. You have to be careful, because there are people out there who read tarot and do this kind of stuff, but they're not spiritually awakened. Spiritually awakened. They do not deliver true messages. They're in it for money. They're in it for popularity. They're in it for, fame and clout. And it's not supposed to be about that. Okay? And they have had me on an entire journey. Okay? Learning and growing and experiencing things on a different dimensional level. To reach this point that this is supposed to be my calling. Okay, this is supposed to be what I'm supposed to do. It's not about bullshit. I have to tell people to be careful with TikTok readers. Make sure that it's definitely aligned with you. Not very intuitionally. Somebody is supposed to be intuitionally learning the difference between the real deal, actual messages that are meant for you, and readers that are just looking for, they're not spiritually awakened. making money off of not even reading cards correctly or connecting to anything. Um, it's not supposed to be about that kind of stuff. Now, I feel obligated to also say, because I'm not supposed to take anything down, I'm not supposed to, you're supposed to become comfortable with your cringe, okay? You're supposed to become comfortable with who you naturally are as a person. It's a whole um, journey that has been documented throughout my YouTube channel, how I've changed, how I've grown, how I've tried to do better. Everything is an intuitional message. I go into the 4D to reach the 5D, and they basically give me like a big bag full of information. It's omens, messages, things that resonate with you, and it's an intuitional exercise for both of us. Okay, so it's like I said, not about subordinate looking at a teacher. Now, if I get spacey and all over the place and back and forth, it's important to understand that I'm listening to them, and you're supposed to work with me as an intuitional exercise to pinpoint what is meant for you. I have been seeing red feathers, okay, and see how I shift in and out of different energies, how my energy changes, different things that I do. um, it's all part of like what stands out to you, what gives you that feeling. It helps you level up, reach a I'm helping raise your vibration, raise your frequency. That's supposed to be the whole point of this. I'm supposed to be bringing in my soul tribe, and I'm supposed to be bringing in people who need their vibrations lifted. They need the help awakening their um, abilities. They're intuitive, like they're intuitive. I mean, they're intuitive abilities, like the same thing that I'm doing. Like I said, everybody's capable of it. Okay, so everything that I say and everything that goes on, it's for a reason. Okay, so I'm supposed to make sure that I say all of this. Um, I also have the Tarot del Fuego. Okay, excuse my trying to. I can't. I don't speak very good Spanish, but it's by Ricardo Cavallo. Okay, um, and his artwork, his just this tarot deck has been standing out to me very intensely. Um, it's pretty much been all over the place. It's an omen for me. It's a resignation. It resonates with me. Um, and I also was supposed to mention that I'm putting the other tarot readers on YouTube, the very few that I follow, because that's part of the message. Okay, being careful of readings and stuff that you watch on social media, being careful of things that you listen to and learn about zodiac signs and how to read your chart, and how people are reading because tarot cards are all over the place now. They're coming up, like Walmart sells them at this point. Okay, and it's very scary. It's not a game, and it's not something that and it's not because like, you have to follow it, if that makes any sense. That's not the point I'm trying to make. You don't have to. It's your own. Your spiritual journey is your own. Okay, your growth and your awakening, whatever it is that you're doing, okay, to bring in your manifestations and what you need. You're brought here for a reason. Okay, like I'm not about followers and clout and doing all that stuff. I used to kind of have to do that. I had to make myself kind of look like a circus clown and try to follow the crowd, and do that kind of shit. I wasn't in tune with myself like I am now. Sorry, I'm trying to straighten this. I wasn't in tune with myself like I am now. And I was still learning, and I was still growing and still going through my own journey and trying to do what I could to survive as I was going through a lot of tower moments is what they're called. Okay, the tower card. It's a sudden happening, it's a sudden event, it's an uprooting, it's a breaking down of a foundation, it's a big explosion, a big event happening in your life. It doesn't always have to be bad, but sometimes it can be pretty bad. It depends on what's going on, but it's all part of the cycle. It's all part of the awakening and the whole process. So you're not brought here by accident, and you have to be careful about what you watch on social media and who you listen to and what reading. Because I saw someone on, it made me sick to my stomach, on TikTok reading tarot cards, and they held up the Seven of Swords and started saying stuff like they're coming back to you and they miss you and they love you, and your ex is coming back and you're going to get a lot of money, and they're holding the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is deception, betrayal, stealing, lying, cheating. It's mental, psychological abuse. It's a negative card, and they weren't even reading the meanings of the cards correctly. And it's a very scary thing. People base their decisions off of what you tell them when you read these to them. It's not about making money. I do what I can to take care of my family. I do what I can to make sure that we have what we need. But all that excess shit is not what matters. Other people are making life decisions off of what you're doing, off of what you're telling them. You could be sending people back into abusive relationships and all kinds of dangerous shit with that kind of bullshit. I'm sorry, excuse my language. I have been working for many years on fixing my mouth. My whole family, we got, mouths on us, and I'm trying to do so my kid stops, repeating what I say, but it's just, it's part of life. It's part of it happens. My bad. If you don't like it, like I said, it draws in my frequency, my people. My soul tribe, people who are meant to hear this, there's a message in here for you if you're here, if you're guided to listen to this, okay? 10:41 on the clock, 1041. Numbers are important, number sequences. Start looking in, I look into everything. I look into binary code. It's about, it's freedom. The word freedom stands out to me, okay? So then I start pulling cards soon. I will put links in the description box below to readers that I listen to, that I trust, that are on my frequency. If you're on my frequency, you're on theirs. If you can stick around this long and listen to this and be a part of this, then you're meant to be here. Okay, so now I'm about to start pulling cards here in a minute. The Tarot del Fuego by Ricardo Cavallo. His artwork has been standing out to me. He's been showing up in my own personal readings from others. His artwork really resonates with me. So they didn't have me open these. And then, I've been big on aliens lately for some reason. I don't know if that's a synchronicity for anybody, but I was supposed to get Mystic Martian Oracle, okay, by Lisa Porter. And then Ricardo Cavallo, Tarot del Fuego. Okay, it's supposed to resonate. These will resonate with you. They had me keep them closed. They wanted you to see me open them. They wanted you to see me open these and visually get to see me personally shuffle and do all of this to show the resignation. They want to show you that they are here. Okay, that they are actually going to give you some legit guidance on what you need to know. Okay? So just trust the process, and here we go. Okay? The first thing they want me to do is pull a Zen card. They had me get my Zen cards to give you, I don't know, something about it is supposed to be important. This is what you're supposed to know. Okay? Whoever's here, whoever's guided to this. Again, look in my description box for any questions you may have, okay, after this process. I'm always sharing intuitive messages, okay? It's always about people who are on my frequency. Thank you, Divine Spirit, for your messages. I'm getting very emotional. I'm feeling the seriousness of this. Acceptance was supposed to be said. Ego. Okay. Compassion. This is going to be about a lot of different. I hear you. Acceptance, ego, compassion, the past, destiny, success, virtue, the present. Okay. They said just one. This is the most important one, just one. Tao. Is that how you say that? Tao? Tao. I'm sorry. T-A-O. And yes, my nails also always look like garbage, no matter how hard I try. That's something that's been important about all of this. Like, we're supposed to be our true to ourselves here, right? You're supposed to be your true self. So, like, I mean, I walk around looking like my hair is a fucking mess. I have a big grandma sweater on, leggings, mom clothes. I rarely ever wear makeup. It doesn't matter. I have terrible acne. I have the worst breakouts. None of us are perfect. All of us have our shadow, you can't have the dark without the light. Or you can't have the light without the dark, is what I was meant to say, but it goes both ways, yin and yang, right? So, my nails are always a mess. Sometimes it's messy, it's all over the place. I have, I'm not perfect. None of us are perfect. So you're supposed to be your true self here, okay? So I've always been supposed to point out the fact that my nails always look like garbage. There's always something going on with my hands, okay? And I want to always have pretty nails and everything look all, perfect, but I can't do it. It just is what it is. That was important. That's part of the message. So, Tao, I guess is how you say that. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. If anybody can correct me, please do. I'll look up the pronunciation after the reading. Oh, Tao is truth. Follow it, meditate on it, become it, then forget it. Only then can you live it. They said this is the most important one. And do you see how it's mirroring the video? That's important. Tao is truth. Follow it, meditate on it, become it, then forget it. Only then can you live it. Okay? That was supposed to be important. Oh, and they did want me because we started with acceptance, right? And that card is sitting here on top again. Okay, so they want me to pull this too. But it says renunciation. Renunciation. Each day, accept everything that comes to you as a gift. At night, mentally give it all back. In this way, you become free. No one can ever take anything from you, for nothing is yours. Each day, accept everything that comes to you as a gift. At night, mentally give it all back. In this way, you become free. No one can ever take anything from you, for nothing is yours. Did I not say the word freedom is very important? Did I say that earlier? I really hope I said it out loud. The word freedom is very important. Release expectations. Renunciation. Okay. All right, where are we starting? I'm really excited about these. I've been so excited to use them, I can't stand it. Hi, Ace. This is Ace Kitten. This is my little devil kitty. Little Boots, aka Little Boots. He's an absolute pain in my ass. My baby. I should have named him. I'm always saying I should have named him Lucifer. Call him Lucy. Okay. Oh man, you guys have no idea how excited. I feel like a little kid on Christmas. So pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. I know my camera is not like fancy And you can't actually, but it's like, oh man, it's so great. This is awesome. Both decks are on Amazon for anyone who, because there's nothing wrong with learning how to read tarot. There's nothing wrong with taking an interest in tarot. It's just there's a big emphasis on what's wrong with using it incorrectly. Okay? The way. Meditate. This says meditate too. That's 2 cards that say meditate. Meditation underneath. You guys, I really hope you guys understand the emphasis. Like this is them showing you that they are here. Like, I know you saw me shuffling. I know, like, I don't look at the cards, and like while I shuffle, I just let what happens. Like, I'm not, freaking Einstein over here. I can't. It's just I'm I it's just when they let me know that they're here like that, when I connect and can hear them at that level, it's very and like I'm saying, how it's okay to learn how to read tarot and do that kind of stuff if you take interest. If something calls out to you to connect like this and to try and do this sort of stuff, do it. Like, it's okay to learn how and to do it. It's a very amazing feeling. It's a spiritual feeling that I don't know how to describe. Okay, I don't know how to put it in words. This is 3 cards that say meditate. Right? Didn't one of them say this one? Meditate on it. Tao. Follow it. Meditate on it. Become it. Then forget it. Only then can you live it. Meditate on truth. Okay? Accept. Okay? Renounce. Freedom. All right, listen. Freedom from expectation. Freedom from wanting more and more and more and more than what you have. Learning to be grateful for what you have and the truth, and following your true self. Right? Isn't that what I said? Follow your true self. All right? Be your true self. Okay, so meditate. Meditation. The way. Okay? Meditate. Live simply. Work with integrity. Become compassion. I said the word compassion. This is the way. Meditate. Live simply. Work with integrity. Become compassion. This is the way. Now, this is going to be a message for me just as much as it is you guys. So, remember, we're all in the same frequency. Our brains are like radios, walkie-talkies. You get me? This is how it was explained in a reading that I had once. And, looking into listening and learning all about the psychology and neurology and all that stuff and put it all together. It's like we're all sitting, those of us who are on this frequency together, we're all sitting in the same car listening to the same radio station. Or we're all sitting in, it doesn't have to be the same car. That's what I was supposed to say, sorry. But we're all sitting together listening to the same radio station. Does that make sense? I hope that makes it make sense. We're all listening to the same radio station. We're on the same frequency together. Meditation. Meditate. Something up with my throat chakra. Speaking, public speaking, saying something that needs to be said. My throat chakra is getting blocked. And something just moved over here that was not my cat. I don't know if the camera picked that up or if you heard like something fell or moved or shifted over here, but my cat is sitting right here and he's not moving. Sit quietly, watch your thoughts and feelings pass in front of you. Relinquish control and the desire to get caught in them. See that nothing in life is permanent. Your thoughts, feelings, and perceptions all pass before you. If anything catches you, gently release it and simply continue watching. What did I say? Releasing expectations, releasing control. I said these things. They're clarifying, they're making it clear. Like I said, the cards are not anything but they are a divination tool to clarify what they say. Okay, I'm just the messenger. Okay, I'm always telling people, don't Bruno me. Don't Bruno me. Okay, don't treat me like they did Bruno. Releasing expectations, releasing control, releasing the need for more than what you have, and being happy with, it's renounce. Renounce what nothing is yours. Nothing is yours to keep. Okay? You have to release expectations. The only thing you have ownership over is yourself. Okay? I'm going to read it one more time. They wanted me to read it again. Sit quietly. Watch your thoughts and feelings pass in front of you. Relinquish control and the desire to get caught in them. See that nothing in life is permanent. Your thoughts, feelings, and perceptions all pass before you. If anything catches you, gently release it and simply continue watching. Meditation. They want me to pick this up real quick. I don't know what they want me to do with it. This is a lot of cards, okay? And they're very old, and they're not actually tarot cards or oracle cards. There's some really old gaming cards, kind of like Magic the Gathering or something like that. Regaining the upper hand, okay? Just as an example, there are some, okay, I will say this. There are maybe a handful, not even a handful, of duplicates in here, more than one of the same card, okay? But they're all pretty shuffled up and scrambled, okay, and pretty random. And it's like, oh, hi. But they're all pretty jumbled up and scrambled and kind of random. And I shuffle. And this is how I shuffle these because there's so many. Okay, this is the thing about these. There are so many of them. I know you guys see how thick this is. Okay, there's no way to deny. There's no way to deny the message coming through with these, like when I shuffle these. Okay, you see me mess with these in my other videos for the most part, but I shuffle these absolutely to the best of my abilities with how many that there are, and it being such a thick stack of cards, and they connect to a very undeniably powerful energy. These came to me by chance, very randomly. Okay. Someone found them in like their attic full of stuff, and they were like, you like gaming cards and magic cards and stuff like that, don't you? Like collect Pokemon cards and all that kind of stuff, right? And I was like, well, yeah. And they were like, and you like weird stuff? You know, I do. I love weird random things. Like I collect things like a crow. Okay, I collect things like a crow. Ooh, shiny things like old little bibbles and baubles. And he was like, I found these really old, really weird gaming cards in, you know, a bunch of stuff in like the attic or whatever, up in the loft or whatever. And do you want them? And I was like, well, fuck yeah. And this is what I've done with them from that point forward. Like, I don't even know if I've seen every card that's in this deck. Like, I've shuffled through them and looked through them and, like, kind of looked at them a little bit. But I really don't sit and meditate on this whole entire deck. Like, I don't do that with any of my decks, honestly. I just, you know, take them as they come. And then learn about them as I go, as I read them. That's why they wanted me to do this with these, because it's like, I know that I've documented pretty much the whole entire process. You know, so it's like, it's like I'm learning as you're learning. Like I said, not subordinate looking at a teacher. It's more of, and I mean, it's not a negative way if it feels kind of like that, like, oh, I'm teaching you, I'm just helping you raise your vibration and learn things that I've learned, you know, that through the process, through my own experiences. It's not anything like, you know, like I said, you know, it's not, you know, follow the master, you know, it's not some like weird cult shit or whatever. I don't want any of that kind of energy in the field. Okay, so we're gonna have to do something real quick, because these cards, like I said, they're very powerful. It's a very undeniably powerful energy that's connected to these, and it's kind of yeah, it's kind of dark. See how this card is different from the rest of them? It's in here to represent basically like a devil card. Okay, it's a toxic energy. It says ooze. It's like a toxic energy. But like I said, you can't have darkness without the light. It's not an evil energy. It's not a harmful energy. It's a necessary. Batteries do not work without a negative charge, correct? Meditation. Okay, I got you. I hear you. I'm sorry. I wasn't listening. I was listening, but I wasn't going fast enough. Hold on. They wanted me to grab this. It says live, love, sparkle. Okay. I need all things that say sparkle. Just saying. Where is... This is some Palo Santo. Okay, to cleanse the energies, the vibrations, create, you know, a little bit of protection. If I am correct, I'm not going to say that I am, that I know for absolute certain, but I'm pretty sure, and you can look it up. I'm going to look it up after this. That Palo Santo cleanses your spirit, your energy, your personal vibration. Okay, and it creates like a protection over you. But sage, like the difference between this and sage, because they're very similar, sage cleanses your environment around you and cleanses. Ooh, yes, there we go. That's what I needed. I need to smoke up real good. Cleanses your environment, as in like your home and what's around you. It does the same thing, but for what's around you, and then Palo Santo does it for what's within you. Okay. So that's what they wanted me to do. They wanted me to I'm trying to keep my drink and garbage out of the way. One more time. A lighter instead of a... Candles. Lighting candles. I always keep candles, sage, all different kinds of herbs and stuff to burn and light and do things around. It keeps your space energetically aligned and cleansed. Okay. I want to be able to make this look all pretty and stuff, but I know the camera is not the best and everything's a little chaotic and all that good stuff. So I don't mean for it to be 11:11. Oh, wow. I just for some reason looked over at the clock over here and it's 11:11. Good. See, everything's in alignment, everything's cleansed, everything's good. Army of rats. And please, if I am not pronouncing this correctly, these are things that I have to make sure that I look into after readings. Like I do believe it is pronounced amaranth. Amaranth. Okay, it's a specific look out. Here's the picture, okay, where she's like reviving a body. He looks like a vampire. Oh, he looks like a vampire. He's got vampire fangs. Oh, she's a vampire. They're like they're like vampires. It's like, for some reason I saw the movie Warm Bodies. That's my favorite movie ever. It looked like R and Julie from Warm Bodies. My favorite movie in the whole entire world. Okay, and it's a very important movie. It's a little goofy. I know it's a little silly, but it's I can't get the camera to focus. It's my most favorite movie in the whole world. Okay? And then Army of Rats. So, Army of Rats is standing out to me as that that energy of don't believe and listen to, you know, you got to watch out for for false readers and false healers and spiritual guiders, like people who read tarot and do these kinds of things, but they're not actually awake. Their third eye is not actually open. Okay, that's the best way I know how to explain it. Like they're just in it for and then, you know, people who are not very experienced or not very educated on it. And it doesn't have to always, like I say, it doesn't always have to be out of malice. It doesn't always have to be that they're, you know, some evil force or some, you know, demonic presence trying to, that's not what it is. It's, you know, some people are just trying to do it. But if you try to do it and you come from a pure heart, you come from your true self, you come from genuinely wanting to try and help people and read for people, and that was my cue. It just almost flew out at me. They had me shuffling and shuffling, and then here it was. KRCG News Radio. The news, you know, a message coming, how we're all listening to the same radio station. Everything that I just said, here it is. I knew this. I knew this was gonna, okay. Delivering a message, the news, the energy, that kind of happening, okay? And it says KRCG News Radio. Okay. You have to watch out. You have to watch your frequency. Watch what radio stations you listen to, okay? Don't listen to garbage shit radio stations, right? Don't listen to I'm sorry. Okay, that's one of the He's trash, I'm garbage. He's trash, I'm garbage. My higher self got joked. Everybody has bullshit. Everybody has a shadow. I said this at the beginning. Everybody has a shadow. Everybody has toxic capabilities. Everybody has negativities. How does a battery work? It does not work without both a positive and negative charge. If you do not have a negative charge in that battery, it will not work. Yes? Yes. Okay, so, but be careful, okay? Not too much. Too much of one charge is also bad. Toxic positivity and downright evil. Like it goes, you know, both ways. Okay, both of them are. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay, so do not go too far down into a negative frequency. Do not go to a low vibration, too far low into a vibration. Okay, but don't practice toxic positivity either. Don't listen to all of this zodiac sign bullshit. Zodiac signs are meant to be a tool, a tool for reading and learning and alignment, listening to the universe. Jesus, see what I mean? How hard this is to aligning and listening to the universe and opening your third eye. Zodiac signs and astrology and astronomy and all of it, they are tools. They are tools just the same as tarot cards to communicate messages to you, energies to you, frequencies to you. It is not about all of this other stupid shit. This is my twin flame. This is his fucking attitude, not mine. It is not all of this other. It is mine. His attitude is my attitude. Mirroring. I mentioned that earlier. We're mirroring. It's not all of this other crap that people make it out to be and that people do with it. It's not, and I have to light a heart chakra incense before I have a stop and calm down. Calm way down. It's just scary. That's all it is. The only energy that comes from that kind of thing where people use this kind of the low vibrational frequencies way too down into the negative. And then like I said too, I know I use the word like it can escalate to evil, which is too much. That's where where the boundary lines cross, when it's for malice and evil and cruelty and spitefulness and bad things, okay? But it doesn't always have to be that. Sometimes people don't mean any harm, or hurt people, and sometimes people are just lower down in their shadow than others, and it's a lower frequency than what you're on, but it's still not at that level of, you see what I'm saying? Like, there's a balance between all of it. You just have to use your own discernment. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure this is. You just have to use your own discernment and intuition to know the difference. Okay? It's a process. It's a learning process. Open your heart chakra. Okay? Learn to come from a place of love. Come from a place of love. All right? And understanding. No escape. Dead end alley. Cannot have light without the darkness. If it's not dark, where will the light shine? Things that you can't control. Releasing control. Things that are not. Take it as it resonates with everything that I've said, okay? They just want me to pull cards right now. Protracted investment. His hand, for some reason, looks like it's a human. It's like you can see skeleton hand in it as well as human hand. Does that make sense? I can see both a man's flesh hand holding a briefcase, but I can also see a skeleton hand holding a briefcase. I see both. Okay? They show you things through images and things like that too. It's a whole process. Everything is meant to be used as an intuitive tool. He looks like he's in front of like a courthouse or a it says the New York Stock Exchange. He's got, I've never noticed this before. His buttons are skulls. And there's like the American flag up there. It's like I had the image of, within masculine energy, I had the image of a man's, and remember, it's not about genitalia, okay? It's not about the physical body. It's about the energy of yin and yang, masculine and feminine, because that resonates within everything. A masculine energy, and his neck with a collar, like a collar, a suit collar and tie kind of ordeal going on, and the tie getting tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter, and like squeezing around his neck, like choking him, and he needs to like take the tie off, rip the tie off. Freedom, okay? Protracted investment is what this card is called. Okay? And it says, let me see if it says anything that. The number 3. The number 3. 333 is significant. Okay? And maybe possibly the name Brian. Um, I heard the name Sandy as well. I saw the name Sandy. Um, okay. No. They're the toxic energy. Yeah, but lower frequency card. What the things that we do that are gross, right? Our negatives, our cruelty, our selfishness, our ego. Sometimes when good people do bad things or hurt people, etc., etc. So one more. I don't know how to pronounce this either. I've had this card come up in a few readings a couple different times for multiple different different meanings. I'm seeing crows again. Crows are significant. Um, this looks like an argument. Oh, sorry. This looks like an argument to me. This looks like arguing and fighting or having your, what did I say about your throat chakra? Not saying that's what I see. That's what I see. Your throat chakra being blocked. Someone blocking you from saying what you want to say or not saying. You get what I'm saying? Like he's blocking her mouth, like she's screaming, but he's blocking the way. And it can also be like arguments and confrontation. Um, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. Homunculus. 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 I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to stop before I sound stupid. I'm seeing crows and ravens again. Okay. This woman is like yelling, trying to scream or yell or say something, and he's like blocking her way, or he's got like this stance like he's confrontational and fighting, and then she's like yelling and screaming. Like, it could take it how it resonates. Okay, when you see the pictures and stuff, take them how it look. Enchant kindred. That's for meditation. That's for connecting with your spirit guides. Okay, and then see how this is in reversals now? I don't accept reversals unless they specifically tell me that I need to. I do not take reversals unless it is obviously demanded of me by the divine, okay? Um they had me look at the clock and it's 11:29. 11:29. 1129. 9 and 2 equals 11, so that's 11:11. Um, but I don't take reversals. So when it's in reverse, I don't. That's when That's how they tell me to stop pulling cards. Okay, to don't pull anymore. That's the only message is when it's upright. Unless they specifically guide me to read it in reversals, I don't. Enchant Kindred represents meditation, connecting with your spirit guides, in enhanced senses, using your intuition, using your third eye, your mind. I've been talking about like psychology, neurology, also being a part of it, like using enhanced senses. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, is it not? Drawing out the. Are you? How much proof? How much proof do you need? Drawing out the beast. Okay. This is, remember I said like conflict, arguing, drawing out the beast, bringing out that toxicity, that negativity, that, the only way for it to exit your body is by exiting your body. When it exits, when toxic and low vibration is cleansed and you level up and you raise your vibration and you connect to the higher blah, 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 um, it's like the only way for the low vibration to exit as the cycle goes is by coming out of your body. Yeah. So when it comes out of your body, it comes out of your body in the form of repeating toxic patterns. But the difference is you feel the difference between just repeating the same old toxic bullshit patterns and learning a karmic lesson. There's a difference between the feeling of the two. Yeah. Like, you will feel it for yourself. You'll understand what I'm talking about. The hog motorcycle card um, not only represents my twin flame, as I mentioned earlier. He's the card for my twin. This is the card for my twin flame. um, it's a red motorcycle. Okay. um, but also it represents the chariot. It represents coming forth with something. It can represent actual travel. It can represent like getting in an actual vehicle and going somewhere. I didn't mean to get in my ego. I wasn't trying to get in my ego about it. It's just frustrating is all it is. It's an energy of frustration. I didn't mean, like, I'm not trying to be in my ego. I renounce that. That's not what I meant. I apologize. But take this as this resonates. Drawing out the beast, bringing out the beast of somebody, okay? And that can be taken however way it needs to be taken. And the Chariot tarot card, basically, okay? It's just so pretty. I'm so excited. I waited forever. I waited forever for these. And stop it, kitty. I waited forever for these, and just now that I finally got to buy them, it's like, I've just been so excited about it. Oh. Okay. There's King of Wands is stuck in here. See, the last time that I opened, wow. I've never even seen the King of Wands in this deck before. Wow. Listen, last time I opened a tarot deck on camera like this, it was the King of Swords that was stuck at the top. And I remember specifically saying, is the King of Swords stuck at the top of all of these, or is that like an omen? And it was an omen, man. It was an omen. So this, I'm going to listen. The full card, which is like supposed to be what's at the bottom, because it's 0. It's the number 0. It's a brand new beginning. It's also Aries, and we are about to go into Aries season. Okay, so before I start shuffling, oh, it's so beautiful. I just want you guys to enjoy how pretty this is with me, okay? All right, so I'm really excited. Tarot del Fuego by Ricardo Cavallo. Here we go. Put it over here with the book. I'll consult the book when necessary, but here it is. If you guys want to see it, it unfolds like that, so I'm not gonna. King of Wands is fire zodiac energy. It is Sagittarius, Aries, like I said, Leo. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. The sun is here. Do you see the sun? 2 suns shining down. 2 suns on him. Okay, and he's got angel wings. He's like ascending. He's got a sword. He's got a sword like the King of Swords. He's got a sword like the King of Swords. And he's holding this thing down here that reminds me of the Hierophant card. The Hierophant. The Hierophant is like mastery of something, learning something to its mass point. It's a level up. It's like the ultimate. The Hierophant is like the High Priestess, but masculine energy. They're a match. High Priestess, the High Priestess, which is over here on top of this other deck I have. Okay, as an explanation, the High Priestess is feminine energy. That is an intuitive, the psychic, the just the you see what I'm saying. And the Hierophant is the masculine side. And he's holding this that kind of looks like, or the Emperor. You can do the Emperor and the Empress for similar. They're like, it's yin and yang. But he's like ascending. He has eyes all in his beard. They've got 2 sets of eyes. He's got eyes in his legs moving forward. Fire sign energy, Aries being representation of the baby of the zodiac, a new beginning, a new starting all over. At 0, all right, you reach the number 10, which is completion in numerology, and then you go back to 0, which is you have your tower moment, and then you go back to 0. You start all over again, okay? Clean slate kind of thing, baby energy, brand new beginnings. Eyes in his legs represent movement forward, walking forward, is what I'm seeing. Coming forward, at taking action. Fire energy is taking action on something. Okay, that's where Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy comes for. It's action orientated, it's movement forward with something. Chariot card, also, like I mentioned before. Okay. Oh my goodness. They're so pretty. They're so brand new. Ooh. I love new tarot cards. I love new tarot cards. Oh my goodness. There's the moon. There's the moon. That's feminine energy. Cancer. Major arcana for Cancer. We also just recently finished the cycle of a new moon, and we're coming up on a full moon very soon. I'll get more into that later. I've talked about it in my other videos as well. The karmic number being 6. So always look out for the 6 days before a new moon and the 6 days after a new moon, and also with a full moon. Both moons, new and full. The 6 days before and the 6 days after. Okay, it's give and take. You give 3. Look, just as I'm saying that, you give 3. 3 of Swords is pain, loss, sorrow, sadness. It goes like up and down. Okay, you give 3 energy, you receive 3 energy. Okay, and that's how it always works. 6 days before, you give 3, and then you receive 3. And then the energy all, it does its thing. You'll feel it. I don't know how to put it into words. When you become into alignment, you'll feel it. The night of whichever moon, new moon or full, new moons, and see, it's got a 3 right here. The fact that it's 3 swords stabbed into an apple and my name is Apple is pretty, that's pretty painful for me. We're probably going to receive some news. It might be I've kind of already gone through it. So, I'm about to receive my 3 back, but, in the karmic cycle, I hope, for the love of shit. But it's 3 swords stabbed into an apple. For if that's specific for like a specific omen for anyone else. I kept hearing yesterday, what happens to me happens to you. 1, 2, 2, 3. Like, I don't know why. No, I've said that so goofy because it was supposed to rhyme. I'm sorry. I kept, I'm hearing so many things right now. Hold on, let me channel. What happens to you happens to me. 1, 2, 2, 3. That's what they kept saying to me yesterday. And it's like the energy is one big energy. There goes my throat chakra again. And it trickles down onto, everybody that's on your frequency, if that makes any sense. So it's like when you go through a karmic cycle of you give the 3 and it hurts. That's why they're doing this. Yeah, because you give the 3 and it hurts. You get back 3 in return afterwards, right? And it's a karmic lesson, okay? I'm hoping that this is making sense because I know that it's a lot. But it's always I shit you not, I just got a phone call with the number 3630. Give 3, take 3, 6 is the karmic number. 3630 was literally, I'll post screenshots of it on my stuff. if you subscribe or follow me and stuff, I'll post the omens and post the stuff that I see and that happens. That was pretty wild. I don't know what that phone number was either. I don't answer for numbers. I don't know. Anyway, the 6 days before and the 6 days after every new moon and full moon. New moons, I pulled the moon card is why I'm doing this. Moon is also illumination of things that you did not know. Things coming into illumination. So it's like a question, like questions being asked and needing to be answered. It's also finding out something that you didn't know about. And again, that doesn't always have to be something bad. It doesn't always have to be something bad. That's within, to always have that panic mode and not know the difference, that's being out of alignment. To not know the difference between is it good news or bad news, because it's scary. It's when you feel the energy shift and stuff, it's scary, so it can easily be confused with something bad. Okay, but it doesn't always have to be that way. That's just a karmic payout of a lesson that you need to learn because it's part of a trauma response or your flight, fight, or flee. Fawn. That's what it was. Fight, flight, or fawn response. For some reason, I said flee for a reason. Probably like your main thing is to run away. Probably that's the biggest response that somebody in particular has, that they needed to hear that. But the moon are the moons are meant to be taken, mouth words, as new moons are dark, right? New moons are dark. Full moons are bright and illuminating. Full moons cleanse, they illuminate, they bring, healing, clarity, things like that. New moons deal in your shadow. During a new moon, you should do your shadow work. Work on be in alignment. Be in alignment with our environment. Okay, we're on this planet and you cannot act like our environment doesn't affect us. You can't. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. But yes, during a new moon, do your shadow work. During a full moon, that's your illumination of said shadow work. That's your reward of said shadow work that you do. Yes? Okay. Oh, they're talking, so hold on. They're letting me shuffle these quite a bit and just get a little bit of enjoyment out of it, so bear with me. Woke up with an itch to go explore. This is the 8 of Cups. Okay, I feel it. Ace of Cups. So, this is someone pouring so much love and care into something, all right? It's a breast. And it's mother energy. It's the energy of of mom vibes. Nurturing, caring for something, taking care of something. Feeling the cup of love. Ace of Cups is the cup of love. Yellow butterflies. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. That's a lot of cups. Um, Ace of Cups is filling someone's cup with love, nourishment, taking care of someone, giving love to someone. There's yellow butterflies. Butterflies represent growth, change, going from a caterpillar to a cocoon. I was just talking about this last night in my own personal meditation. Cocoon to butterfly. It's growth, it's stages, it's brand new. It's a cycle taking place at zero, starting at, the full card. Butterfly comes out of the cocoon, brand new. Eight of Cups usually tends to represent walking away from something, the loss of something, leaving a specific emotion behind. I'm seeing a fear of losing someone's love, losing someone that fills your cup. A tower. This looks like a tower, but look at this. Look at this Eight of Cups. This Eight of Cups is not someone walking away. It's not someone walking away from the cups, which cups represent emotions, love. The cup that's being filled. Usually it's somebody walking away from the Eight of Cups, someone walking away from something. But this deck, that is not what's pictured. There are vines and plants. There's vines, plants, growth coming out of the cups to put a tower back together. A tower moment. This is like, this artwork represents the complete opposite of what the Eight of Cups represents. And the reason they wanted me to pull this is because someone is afraid of losing something, but it's going to go exactly the opposite as you expect. Okay, that's what they have me channeling. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. Look, the cups are watering the plants. Cups water the plants. The plants are growing and putting the tower back together. The cups, wish fulfillment. They're pouring water on the plants for them to grow. Rain, showers, right? The spring, April showers bring May flowers. Springtime is significant. And there's yellow butterflies all up and down. You see that? I already love it. I already love this deck, guys. I dig the vibe that changed because we're almost done, I guess. They said 2 more. The 2 at the bottom of the deck are trying to come off. Nine of Swords. And Nine of Wands. 2 nines. That's not a coincidence. Nothing's a coincidence. Look at the Knave of Cups. That's Page of Cups, yeah? Not Knight. Knave is not Knight. Right? Oh God, please don't let me have that backwards. No. Night is night. I am not going to lead you guys astray, okay? I'm going to make sure that I do this right. Yes, knave is page. Okay, I wanted to make sure. Oh, for certain. You would think that I would know that. I don't know why I that farted out of my brain, but page of cups is someone. It's an offer of love, a message of love. Um, I love that this deck has a picture of. She kind of looks like me. It's a message of love. She's got this long red hair, and she's like bathing in that cup full of nourishment and love, and her plants are growing, and her it's what happens to you happens to me. 1 2 2 3. A fox burning. This was that's I see you. um I hear you. What happens to you happens to me. 1 2 2 3. I just said about to get our karmic payout, right? Our payback, our 3 back. She's her plants are growing. There's yellow butterflies everywhere, starting to a new cycle, right? There's see this mountain down here with the sun? It's like you've climbed that mountain. 10 of Wands is burdens. And you see how it's like an eel represents like sneakiness, sliminess, 7 of Swords energy. The moon giving this fox power to burn up that eel. And it's like your burdens, like taking care of your burdens, you climb the mountain and you get your blessing, kind of thing, right? Now let's look over here at this 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands, okay? 9 of Swords is like being in your thoughts, things that are like haunt you and keep you up at night. It's similar to the 8 of Swords energy. 8 of Swords is self-imprisonment of your own thoughts and stuff like that. But oh, I have to go here in a minute. Sorry. Like, they wanted me to. It's like, see how this hedgehog or porcupine is blindfolded, and he's like walking right past a treasure, and he doesn't even know it because like all this stuff under here is like that was, and there's this monster that's coming down to get him. But look, he's got swords coming out of his back. He's protected, and he doesn't even know it. He's got protection. This porcupine doesn't even realize that he's got armor protection on. But it's like, it's also, he doesn't even know that he's safe and protected from this dark energy. But it's because the 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior. Look at him trying to climb this tree that's on fire to get to a glass of water. Like everything's on fire, and he's thirsty and needs a glass of water, throat chakra. And he's like, let's give up, let's go back. But it's like, no, we're almost there. And he's the wounded warrior. He's like almost at the finish line. He doesn't even know it. He's blindfolded. He doesn't even know it. And he's put in all of this work, and he's like, I've come this far. We've got to keep going. You've come this far. Don't stop now. Kind of energy. But there's like, it's the shit that keeps you up at night. It's the hardships. It's the negativity and the nightmares and the darkness and the painful, scary things that hold you back, that make you want to turn around and go back. Okay? But you're almost there, kind of thing. Okay, they said one more from here, and then pull from Mystic Martian, and then I gotta go. the Knight of Cups coming out. The Knight of Cups is coming forward with a loving offer, an emotional offer. Okay, and there's a horse here, which usually represents Sagittarius, but again, cups are water. Sagittarius is fire, taking action, like I said, moving forward, coming forward with a love offer, an emotional offer, something emotional, nurturing, feeling something that fills that cup. The Knight of Cups comes forward with something like that. It's like Prince Charming on his white horse energy. But it's water. Cups are water. Scorpio, Cancer. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And we're in Pisces season now. There was 2 of these. 5 of Wands. 5 and 6 of Wands. I shuffled these like you guys saw, so I don't know how these 2 wound up in unison together again. 5 of Wands is usually conflict and fighting, but he's like shielded in, safe with all these plants. He's got a crown over his head and all these lightning bolts and fire and stuff coming down, but he has shelter. 5 of Wands can also be teamwork. 5 of Wands can also represent fighting together instead of with each other. 6 of Wands represents the public speaker or speaking out, speaking your truth, being in your truth. I'm trying to understand what the picture is supposed to mean. Blue. He's put sticks in all of these monsters' mouths. At first I was trying to think he's trying to grab the sticks out of their mouths. But they said no, he put the sticks in their mouths. His hand is on fire and he blocked their I'm also again seeing the mouth being blocked. The mouth being blocked. Pulling the sticks out of their mouths. He did both. Put the sticks in their mouths, take the sticks back out. Speak your truth. My throat chakra. Coming forward with a truth. And the number 6. Give and take. Give and take is what I said. Give them the sticks, take the sticks. Take the sticks, give them the sticks. Put it in their mouths, take them back out of their mouths. Okay, so that's significant for someone. Okay, we're going to open Mystic Martian and then pull from here, pull a couple from here, and then we'll be done, okay? Okay. Here we go. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Oh, this is beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, the book is like, why is everything chrome? I don't know why SpongeBob, but why SpongeBob? But I don't know. You can't see it on camera very well. Yeah, you can here. You can that way a little bit. Oh, this is beautiful, beautiful. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I love shit like this. I live for shit like this. I'm very easy to please. Not gonna lie. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Mystic Martian Oracle by Lisa Porter. Mystic Martian Oracle cards. Lisa Porter is the creator. Oh, the backs are beautiful too. This is gorgeous. Oh, they feel good. All right, these are fantastic. All right, let's see what we get. I've never looked at them before. I don't know what they look like. This is brand new to me. I just bought them because they called to me. It was like, look at these alien oracle cards. The box looks cool. Buy them. So that's what I did. God, they're kind of big. Big. Difficult for my tiny hands. Take my strong hand. Where'd that movie pop up in my head? That's funny. Okay, I said two more. That was funny. I didn't know my alarm was about to go off when I said, okay, I'm ready. Blue Avians. Philosophy. Releasing karma. Mysticism. I shit you not. What did I talk about? What did I say? Just say. All right. Look at blue. And I said the color blue. Didn't I say something about the color blue? Did I not say something about the color blue? Okay. And he looks like a bird. I've been seeing like crows and birds. Blue Avians. Philosophy. Releasing karma. Mysticism. Okay, they want me to pull one more. Sorry. Fire element at the bottom. I said something about all that shit about fire energy. Warrior. Warrior. That word is very specific. That's very important. And those of you on my frequency, you know why. Warrior. Passion. Fearlessness. Moving forward fearlessly. Taking action. Fire energy. King of Wands. We started with the King of Wands. And I said fire element, fire energy. fly out at me like the other ones. Blue and gray. Grays, tall. I don't know what that first word is, so I'm not going to... Can we do a different... Organized and intimidating. Being intimidated. Okay, they want me to put that one back. Someone's intimidated by something. Please don't. Don't. Okay, I'm reading from your energy and your frequency. You know, it's like stop touching. Don't touch the radio. Don't touch the radio. Don't touch it. Okay? Can we please have it fly out? So I can... Yes, please. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. I want to get rid of that. I want to get rid of that intimidated thing. Vegan. Going vegan. Something about vegan. The vegans. Solitude, independent, and peace. Okay, something about health. I said this is not a health channel. I keep opening it up to intimidation with it. Okay. I mean, it doesn't have to exactly mean going vegan. Okay, like literally, it can just mean a big life change, a big life transformation. Golden ratio, beauty, nature, patterns, signs, synchronicities, numbers, etc., etc. Okay? But this is the one they want me to focus on, that they had. Inspiration, awe, and dreams. Flower of life. Okay? Philosophy, releasing karma, mysticism. Flower of life, inspiration, awe, and dreams. Meditation, dreams, Four of Swords energy I'm seeing too. Dreams, meditation, things like that. That's receiving messages from your third eye, your intuition, growing your intuition that way. Okay, inspiration, awe, being in awe of something, and dreams. Okay, blue avians, philosophy, study philosophy. I mentioned that earlier. Philosophy, psychology, neurology, astrology, astronomy, all of it. It's all important, okay? Science, just as a whole, is a very big part of all this. Blue, the color blue, the spiritual meaning of the color blue, the aliens, blue avians, it's the number 7. The number 7 is very important too. For some of you on my frequency, you know why. 9, 10, 11, I said earlier, number 29, I said earlier 9 plus 2 is 11. Numerology is important, 11, 11. Okay? Okay, so look into all of this stuff. Releasing karma, we talked about that. Mysticism, the stuff that I've been doing. They wanted to show you that this is a legit thing that I'm trying to do here. Okay? I don't know really what else I can say. I have to go. But I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope that it helped. I hope that it sent out the frequency, the radio call that I needed to send out. Okay? All right. So keep in touch and watch for more of my readings and videos. Okay? All right. Love and light, you guys. Check the description box below for how to have any of your questions answered. Okay? All right. Love you guys. Love your guts. Love and light. Bye-bye.